Yo,
Dilly dilly.
dilly.
Regulated music, man. Podcast number 4. What's good,
Number
y'all?
4. Let's introduce the guest first. Go ahead, man.
Oh, we're going in the alphabetical, or we just yelling out? I'm sick of
I don't give a
introducing
fuck.
myself.
However you guys want to do it. Yell that shit out
Uncle
if you want.
Diddy, aka Commodity. Let's go.
Uncle
Easy.
Diddy in the fucking house.
Yeah, I've embraced it. Fuck it.
P. Diddy.
And for y'all that don't know, that's Mike. What is your moniker on Battle Me, Mike? The Punch God, right?
Every kiss my ass. That's my
Okay, that's even better.
yes. Just so I don't make too many friends.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, no new friends for sure.
No new friends. What up on Friday? You already
And
know.
Joe motherfucking Freshman in the fucking building right now.
Yeah. So what we going into, Joey? What's up?
Talking shit.
That's what we're gonna do, Mike, right now. So look, the first thing was, yeah, let's start with some word association, Mike. Are you ready?
Been ready.
All right, let's go, Mike Twist.
Mike Twist. Homosexual.
All right, how about cynics?
Cynics. I don't know much about cynics, to be honest with you.
Okay. How about breeze? You
Breeze?
keep this stuff?
Beast.
Beast, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I say that.
How about Friday Goodish? How about that fucking guy?
Homosexual. I mean, no,
All right,
hold on.
got you.
Nah, Friday's a beast too, man.
Word.
To be honest with you.
The Don.
The Don.
Homosexual.
How many
The
Dons?
Don. You know,
Ho Don.
yeah, that guy.
Who?
Ho Don.
The guy that's always got a picture of a car as his profile picture.
The Don.
To be honest with you, man, I've never had no real run-ins with Don. I don't really, I don't think he even likes to drop music a lot. I think he'd just rather come on there and fight with people. So he's never
He has
fighting with me.
200 tracks though.
So we'll go troll on that one, yeah?
I guess you could say that. I mean, he's in the chat a lot more than I ever see his music. I don't know.
Right.
Word.
You ain't
How about
nothing, dude?
how about Jay Rids?
Jay Rids, that's my dude. That's of the people that I know on these apps, that's one of the few people I actually respect. But I have to say, man, lazy would be the word. As far as this shit goes, I mean, everybody's got other responsibilities and shit like that. But I mean, he's the type of dude who would have 6 months to write a battle and be like, you know what, I don't feel like it. And just wait till 6 months is up and be like, what do you mean I'm ducking?
Well, you missed our card. Remember that?
Jay Rids has missed almost every card. And shout out to Jay Rids. When he feels like it, he's a beast.
Yeah,
he's just got to feel like it. And he doesn't always feel like it.
Yeah. Word. Slap Queen.
I mean, I think Slap Queen is not only beautiful from what I can see in her pictures, but she's got a hell of a voice.
Word up.
Honest assessment, but I don't know. There's a lot of photoshopping going on nowadays. I don't know. Shout out to Slap Queen, but just in case.
Slap Queen. Hit Mike's DMs, man.
I'll give her that. She can sing.
Shout out.
She got a hell of a voice, whether whether she's that pretty or not. She still, you know what I mean. And
word.
I ain't trying to call her character in the question. I think me and her got a collab coming up soon. Honestly.
Oh.
Word.
Oh,
all right,
we supposed to get a collab in too. So she's out there getting all the collabs. All right, okay. I thought I was special.
So, Mike, speaking of females and collabs, you got a new joint coming, yeah?
Yeah. I just recorded a little something tonight with Name.
You.
She's one of my artists since I've been on this app. So, I mean, she reached out to me and wanted to make a track, and I'm more than happy to to do what I can for that.
Hell
No
yeah.
doubt.
On beat?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm stoked. That's what I was telling him, man. I'm excited
Hey.
for that shit.
That's gonna get some numbers. Watch that thing.
that's some
That thing's
news
gonna
right
blow
there.
the fuck up.
Yeah, we're all ready.
Yeah.
We got anticipation.
Look,
yeah.
I've got a track right now sitting that is going to be a good track. That Name sent me. So you got on the beat with her, like that to me. That's manning up because I'm like, golly, I'm gonna have to like really put some real effort. I can't. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to let Name down on this one.
Oh no, like
Sorry,
like
Name,
when
I'm
I
working
say
on it.
like she sent me a collab, right? She sent me a collab like this, and like I feel like I work fast, right? Well,
Yeah.
today we was, tossing ideas back and forth in the private chat, and she just hits me with like, "Yo, what's up with this?" And I was like, "Yo, I don't want you to look. I trust your judgment. You pick whatever you want to pick. Just don't, make it no Bone Thugs and Harmony shit because my lungs can't handle it." And
Show
she
you
was
mercy.
like,
That's what I want to hear. I
she
want
was
to hear
like,
She didn't show
Michael
me
sing that
mercy.
joint.
"Hey,
She
she
showed me
like, y'all
mercy.
want to hear me spit fast. If you hear me spit fast, you just want to give me an inhaler." You know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah.
Long story short, man, I was like, "Yo," she picked out a concept, and I was like, "Yo, bet, let's roll with it." And by the time, like, I sat here and wrote a quick little amount, and she sent me the fucking track with her hook and her lyrics and everything all over it already, and she just picked the shit out at like 5:00. By like 6:00, I had the fucking. And I'm like, God damn, like she made me feel bad.
Yeah, she's
Like-
a monster with it.
Like I wrote the shit before I ever even heard what her concept was. I just heard her type it. I didn't hear the song or know what it was, but I wrote it real quick, and it ended up working out pretty good, I think. You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah.
Word.
She swagged out on the track I'm working with it, and I'm trying to match it.
Yeah, salute Name, man. Big shout out. Like probably
Sorry,
Real.
sleeping on our collab Name. I got one with her that I fucking.
Friday sleep.
yeah, most
I'm
definitely. And you know
sleeping
who
on
else I
20
want to
different
work with?
people.
Who else I'd love to work with is Shanny.
Yeah,
Word.
I did a joint with
Shanny's
her.
the beast too.
Michael
she
checked
Yeah, I
out
think-
that joint too.
Yeah, I got a joint with her too. It's dope. She can sing
yeah,
and rap.
Yeah, she can do
So
Right, yeah.
She's dope.
Shanny, I tried to recruit her, I believe, like way back when she just first started on the app. And she just
Loyal
ignored the
then.
fuck out of me.
PNR and
But-
Beat Cartel.
Yeah, she's a cool chick.
Yeah.
I fuck with Shanny.
Talented.
And she's definitely awesome.
yeah, shout out
Yeah.
Shanny.
Yep.
Word up.
Next, let's go.
Next, let's go.
Yeah, that's too easy.
You think that was too easy?
Give me somebody I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
like.
going too easy on him.
What do you think of Esco?
Now you're
Oh,
getting
Jesus
too.
Christ. Like, when I think Esco, I think Sean Combs, Sean Carter, Birdman. I just, so many things come to mind when I think of Esco. Nobody understands.
Turn that shit off.
I mean, what y'all don't understand is Esco has already offered me, Michael, White Noise. He's already offered me an exclusive contract when he starts his record label. So if you want me to say something bad about Esco, I'm sorry.
You
not
can't
gonna-
co-sign.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait.
I'm thinking about Esco. I'm thinking about walking downtown to get a piece of cheesecake. Like,
Stop it.
I swear to God, like, oh, that dude, have you seen his head? He gotta be thinking of some good shit.
Mike got me weak right now, yo.
He's not willing to share it with us yet. You know what I mean? But trust me, the day is gonna come, and y'all gonna be like, "What, Esco?"
Did you hear that? Did you hear the Esco BP thing with Oracle? Did y'all
No,
hear
thank
that?
God. Thank God,
Yeah.
no.
Unfortunately,
Oh, it was horrible.
yes. And I was pretty entertained by it.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I know that if Esco was involved, like, look, I just want to be signed to his label. I don't want to listen to his
Dog,
music.
it's hilarious, man. You gotta check it out, bro. It's really good content.
Fuck out of him.
Yeah, and Spider was on the show too. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Nah, because I'll never think about this again.
So,
I'm
all right,
being honest. Fuck it.
Spider. What do you think about Spider?
Spider's an interesting dude. He was another dude who was actually part of our team at one point, Goats, for like a week, and then like for whatever reason he just kind of bounced and left, and we never really understood why. But ever since then, he's like second place to Goliath in like how many teams you've been on. Like it's and you know, shout out to Spider. I got respect for Spider and his skill set, but like yo, he's got I believe he's got like ADD when it comes to that shit. He likes to get banned. I don't get it. Like he's been banned like 3,000 times. Every time I look at Spider's profile, it was like banned till tomorrow, and I'm like, what? But Spider, man, I don't know. I think Spider doesn't necessarily take any of this shit very seriously, and therefore he's the class clown. But pretty much, I mean, if he took it seriously, like I feel like he was on the best team possible at the time. You know what I mean? So he just kind of dipped out, and for whatever reason, but like didn't tell nobody he dipped out. Just kind of dipped out. And I want to say he joined Hood Threat after that. Like he's been on almost every team. Like I think he gets bored with his phone.
He's been on a lot of teams. Any
Goliath has literally been on every team on this fucking app except for anyone that I was part of. Yeah.
No, before the update he put the tag up and got booted. So
see, yeah, he was even on your team. Fuck that.
Right. I mean,
I got a bar about that somewhere.
He didn't even ask. I think he's
but he knows better than to do that shit to me. Like I will literally like, yo, have y'all seen Goliath? Like since he was trolling me in the chat today, let's have a Goliath talk.
Word. Talk about Goliath.
Let's talk about Goliath. Like this dude looks like he would fuck his sister. And on top of that, Barzan has audio of him saying he would fuck his sister. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, at what point do you just say, you know what? Maybe this ain't the sport for me.
Barzan got all kinds of shit, huh? He got battles and voice clips. God damn.
Yeah,
sorry.
like, yo, some people be going deep cover for that shit. Like, yo.
No, obviously.
Yeah.
I've never used a Voxer audio against anyone in my life. But like it would be crazy if I used some of the ones I had. It would be like, yeah, right. Like,
I can only imagine what you got. I can only imagine what you got, bro.
But I don't even do that. Like y'all don't understand. Like when I first got on the app, Miss Clapp, shout out to Miss Clapp. She's a punk because she don't really use the app no more. But she's Mike Bullies, and she's like their founder or whatever. And she used to just like roast people on there. Like y'all get a chance, you go check out her page. And she would just roast people with their own voice. And like you catch a motherfucker saying something they shouldn't have, and it'd be like, what you say, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Like just crazy, you know what I mean? Like comedy tracks. Like she got like 10 or 12 people, and she's been MIA for a while though.
Shout out Miss Klept.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've checked her out.
My future wife.
You have a lot of future wives on Battle Me, don't you, Michael?
No, well, me and Kleppy have a long history.
What's a female that you don't get along with on Battle Me? That should be the question.
Female that I don't get along with on Battle Me.
Yeah, because I see you showing a lot of love.
That dude, I was raised by my mother. I try to be very nice to females. But if I had to say one that at this point, I'm really not feeling, it would be, what the fuck is her name? I can't even think of her fucking name, man. But she's voted against me like the last 6 battles, and like her feedback is just like, suck a dick. I mean, it's like
that sounds like honest feedback.
Like Michael did good, but this person did fucking awesome. It's like, no, like
that's good feedback. I love that. Yeah,
it's like clear when you say that enough times in a row. It's like, yo, I can't please you. What the fuck is her name? Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and check it out right now. because she deserves it. Was not
She
the voter.
deserves. She deserves a shout out.
Yeah, you're gonna get a shout
Hey,
out.
I gotta piss. Is that cool for the podcast? Can we piss on the podcast or not?
This podcast has a lot of drinking and
First
smoking going on during it, so
podcast.
I was gonna hit mute, but y'all didn't say it quick enough.
nah, there's a mute button. There's a mute button.
That's a mute button. You could never
To be
piss
honest
on
with
the
you,
official Battle show.
don't even know where the mute button's at. If you want to be honest, fuck it.
We don't have a mute button, man. We got rid of that feature.
There's no
Cool.
mute button.
Cool.
Yeah, no mute button here.
Yeah.
Right.
No need for editing.
I was thinking about doing like the top 100 rappers on Battle Me right quick. I mean, we don't have to do them all, but just throw out like the first few. Like Boss God. What's up with Boss God? What do you guys think of that?
Boss God.
Freestyle rapper.
Shout out to Boss God. You know, he's it's hard to put a finger on exactly what Boss God is doing at any given time. Like sometimes he takes it serious, sometimes he don't give a shit. I think Boss God is pretty much kind of headed towards retirement. Correct me if I'm wrong, Boss God.
I wish you retired at Jerry Curl.
Stop. Damn, son.
Yeah.
At number 2,
You know?
we got The Dope Shop. What do you think of him?
That's a dude named D Red. When I battled him, when I first got on the app and literally had been rapping for like a few weeks, and I beat him like 16-0. And it was like, dude, come on, like you've been here for a long ass time. Like, shout out to him, whoever. Fuck him.
Fuck him. Dope shop.
Fuck him.
Like, shout out.
Let's be honest, he's at number 2 because he put out a lot of bullshit. He's
A
not
lot of the top people, it's a lot of content, like a lot of.
I issue this challenge right now. Tell the Dope Shop to go battle Lil Esco, and it'll be a good battle. That's what's fucked up.
Shout out number 2. Can we move forward, please?
All right. The next one is Pharaoh West, which he's number 3, but I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Pharaoh West. I mean, he changed his name a few times. He's dope, man. But I think he pretty much just is a freestyle battler. He was around a long time ago, and not really so much anymore.
Right. At number 4, we got St. James. I think he's deserving of up there. You know what I mean? He puts work in.
He's probably one of the few people who deserve to be up there, to be honest with you. He's done put in a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Agree.
Shout out St. James. Keep working, son.
Shout out St. James.
Next one,
Yeah,
we
I
got
still need
Click It
to
or
battle
Ticket.
him too. I still need to hold on. I still know before we get off that subject. Like
You and
St.
St.
James
James,
is
not
one-
Aka. Yeah.
him and St. James, that's one of the few battles on this app that really should have happened years ago, probably, but it still never happened. So at some point, we got to get that.
Who won the St. James Sam G battle? Who y'all
I think
Who y'all got
James
in
pulled it out.
I don't really have a vote on that shit, to be
It was
honest with
tough,
you.
Really?
Actually, yeah. It was close.
Bro,
It was really
hey.
I
close.
took.
Sam G got it. I'm sorry. Saint was lazy. I feel like maybe I got high expectations for Saint, but hey, that was one time that I will like completely give it to Sam G. That motherfucker.
He went in.
I don't know if he punched in or punched out, and I don't discredit anybody that does that nowadays if it's good. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, that was clean, dog. He put a flow on that motherfucker.
I just credit that shit if it's acapella.
I had St. James.
Fact.
in that battle.
If you're putting together a track, that's some different shit. But if you're doing it acapella, it's like, come on, man. Like,
Unless you're Mike
like-
Twist, and then stop cutting in, motherfucker. I'm tired of that
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah,
if you're making a rap
he's
overnight,
in Aka.
I'm sorry, I'm not finna like. After I don't even know my songs by heart most of the time until 3 days of playing that shit back. I'm like, okay, now I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm writing as I go.
I mean, my whole shit is like, yo, like put it to you this way. I got into battle rap from watching battle rap. I never rapped before I watched battle rap.
Right.
Hard facts.
Hell yeah.
So to me, it's like I watch these motherfuckers go out here and memorize, 10 to 12 minutes worth of And I'm like, they don't get a pause button. You know what I mean? It's like,
No, they gotta go right
Nope.
through. And you have
like,
to perform. You have to
I
sell
don't know
it
Mike
physically
Twist
too.
personally, but I'm pretty sure he don't smoke more than I do, and he's not bigger than me. So in the grand scheme of things, it's way harder for me to not punch in than it should be for him. So it's like,
Right.
Yeah, performance wise, if it's like here's a mic, here's a stage, let's get down. That is it's
well,
a
and my
different
whole thing
ballpark.
is like, it would be like, don't get me wrong, I used to be a big fan of Mike Twist. Like when I
In that
first heard his
situation,
music,
you better
because
be more prepared.
I couldn't tell that he's punching in all the time. But once you listen to it a little more carefully, it's like, yeah, no one breathes like that. You know what I mean? So
Look,
Right.
all right, I'll say something because I'm drinking. First time, and I fuck around. I make music with Twist. I got nothing against him. First time we made a track together, he sent me some vocals, and
you
basically
told me a story, commodity.
yeah, every time he would move, you could hear them. I put headphones on when I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna put on some good headphones. I'm gonna listen to everything. I hear every detail. I'd hear that mouse click. I'm like, yo, bro, are you sitting in a chair when you rap? Yeah. Like, are you doing it on a computer? Obviously. Yeah. I'm like, because I can hear your chair every time when you about to punch out. I hear that chair squeak leaning forward and that mouse click. So slightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I had to go back and edit it out because it's just how I am. I'm like, bugs the fuck out. It's like pet peeve number one on Battle Me. Put a 9-volt battery in your damn smoke detector. For real. Get out your bathroom. Sorry, I'm ranting. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Diddy dropping knowledge right now.
put at least a little effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Look, you told me that story before, right? Yeah, I guess I just took it and put my own spin on it. You know what I mean? But I was like, I told him, I was like, because he kept coming to fuck with me in the chat, right? And I'm just like, out of nowhere, like, you'll never see Mike Twist. And then all of a sudden he'll just show up to my battles talking about Mike is a one-trick pony. And I'm like, yo, but that one trick, I'll do better than you. And like, he would just want to keep arguing with me. And I was like, well, fuck it.
You cutting out.
What you're doing is not rap. It's like a science project. Like anybody could do that, literally. Like my son could make a rap where he only raps one line at a time. Like I personally think it's like a cheat code to try to be a rapper. But
I would really
A
like
lot
to
of
see
rappers
Mike
do it though, Mike.
progress. I want to see Mike progress. Like I follow Mike since he got on the app. Maybe I want to say I've been on the app a little longer, but I know I follow Mike since the start. Twist that is, and I've seen the beginning and I've seen now, and like out of love, I want to see the motherfucker progress. Like
Right.
you know, those multis and those little types of tactics was really entertaining and I loved it. But now it's like, let's see the next flip the page, Mike. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not out of like hate. No, you know what I'm saying? I got no.
like I got no reason to hate Mike Twist either.
Right.
I got no reason other than him trolling me and saying a bunch of dumb shit. It's like, yo, we got to that point. It was like, I used to be a big Mike Twist fan. I invited him to be on the GOATs. You know what I mean? That's facts. I invited him because I didn't realize what he was doing. If I had realized what he was doing, I'd have been like, why are you doing that?
Right.
He's a fucking crybaby though, dog. Like, I mean, I've battled him, so I know the deal. Like, he's a crybaby. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I put it to you this way. He knew going into our battle that I was going to call him out for punching in. Which, if it's an acapella battle, I'm sorry. At this point,
we knew
it
was going to happen.
On
and he even
acapella
said
every time, you should expect to be called out for.
That was like he played right into your hands. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll just put it this way. I've heard Mike say the shit about Barry setting it up with like, this is a Mike scheme. He's like, how's this for punching in? Says 3 words, punches in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is that we were talking on Telegram and we was kind of talking shit on Telegram. And I was like, yo, I'm going to kill you. And he was like, okay, no punching in on Tuesday. I'm just going to come punching. I was like, damn, I done pissed Twist off.
Yeah, but there was like 97 punch-ins on that shit, though.
And then he was like, yo, you want to punch in? I'm going to punch in. I'm like, yo, dude, what point did you feel like you was proving it?
You cutting
At
out.
least do it like
It's like, yo, I don't care
bars or something.
a million times. If you
Yo.
Technical difficulties with Mike.
can you hear me?
Barely.
How about now?
There we go.
All right. Well, yo, his first line of the battle was, "You stupid jerk. It sounds like your pooping hurts."
Shout out Mike Twist. Stupid jerk. Sounds like your pooping hurts.
I don't even want to laugh as hard as I could to that, man. Damn.
Who the fuck says that? All right.
Number 5, we got we're only on like number 4. Number 5, we got Click It or Ticket.
Oh, he's the biggest faggot. Oh, straight up, he is. Yo, that dude is. You don't know him. Like, if y'all listen to the very first track I ever made on my page, it's called
motherfucker.
His name was Anonymous at the time, and he was Flow King's like right-hand man, because he was the only one who didn't give a fuck that Flow King was a complete faggot. Long story short, Anonymous, he was a blatant faggot. He was one of those faggots that like would shade vote you right to your face and then just go pretend he didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it was...
You lost, man.
I'm lost?
No, he'd just go on your battle and be like, you lost, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, he don't take criticism. He's just going to freestyle a million tracks, have 5 people vote on it, and move on and climb ranks.
Oh, well, Dub P had an agenda. And don't get me wrong, every time Dub P dropped a battle, they hit up every PM on their motherfucking list. You know what I mean? Like, come check the battle.
He hasn't been on the app. He hasn't been on the app since the update, so he doesn't have a crew. So he's pretty much non-existent.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if he tries to come back now, trust me when I tell you, I will punk him every single day.
Yeah,
but BM
the update, they got nothing.
BM is getting them for that premium though. So shout out BM for sticking it to these motherfuckers with this automated charge every month.
They realize how stupid they are.
Yep.
Yeah, watch them reset them charts and piss everybody off. Because
there's a lot of people. Y'all don't understand. There's a lot of people with premium who do not use the app anymore.
Absolutely.
They're getting billed though. The bill's coming out, son.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It's like having a gym membership. You don't go to the gym.
Like it or not. We don't give a fuck if you log in or not. You're still paying $2 a month.
It's just
shout out BM.
Man.
Capitalism at its finest.
Smart fucking business. That's it.
All jokes aside, man, and I know a lot of people, give this fucking app a bunch of shit. But I mean, let's face it.
It's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope. I mean, like, where else you gonna go and have this much fun? To be honest with you.
Hell yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like right now.
Hell yeah.
I was different app on there was like a video battle app, and it was totally run like shit, and like nobody gave a fuck, and therefore it ran into the ground. But it's like Battle Me, they might not always get it right, but they trying at least. And
they do put effort into it. They really do. BM, they keep it real.
A lot more.
Now they do.
I'll say that. Like, Battle App hasn't changed at all.
Battle App sucks.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
If you want to do a 30-second battle,
like, it just stays open forever. Like, it doesn't go off of any skill level or whatever. It's all popularity. To me, at least.
Right. If you want to do a 30-second battle, how much you really going to get to say? You know what I mean?
Nothing,
punches.
Fuck the fact that it's on camera. I don't care. Like, it's literally, like, I used to be on a video battle app. Like, how much fun is it to just stand there and watch a guy in his garage spit for 3 minutes? Like, yo, I don't need to watch him. Like, fuck it. I'd rather just, and that's, literally, I get on this app. I mean, let's talk about the James P. Spitta battle. But that was 4,000 some views. You know what I mean? But like, I averaged like 1,000 some views on YouTube. I was averaging like 100. You know what I mean? It's like, And Goliath tried to come over here today and was like, "Why don't you come video battle rap me?" I'm like, "Look, man, I'm gonna video rap battle somebody. It's gonna be a chick because I don't want to look at your ugly ass."
Yeah, man. Oh,
I mean, Goliath is kind of a chick, though.
Video battle. Let's get it popping.
Oh, Goliath, if he was a chick, he'd be the ugliest chick ever. He's an ugly motherfucker. Like, I mean, let's not even be fucking funny. Like, he looks like the Hills Have Eyes met the Beverly Hillbillies, had a fucking retarded grandson, and now he battle raps.
That's an ugly bitch.
He said the Hills Have Eyes. I'm like over here. All right, let me slow down.
I think he has like a Gollum from Lord of the Rings face.
Yeah, he does. Exactly. He looks like at any moment he could just switch and become elf. Like,
shout out Goliath.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
You ugly motherfucker. Yeah, you
he's been
ugly
on
bitch.
every team on the app. It's like, yo, go join a barber shop, you fucking dirty hillbilly.
God damn.
Shit. Let him go. All
Well,
right,
that's gonna.
Next on the list, we got Kill a Cowboy.
Nicest possible way. Fucking.
Right.
I'm not 100%, but fuck Kill a Cowboy if I'm thinking correctly.
I actually battled him way back, and I ended up winning. But
If it's who I'm thinking, yeah, I don't really care.
Talking about Goliath?
No, fuck
No,
Goliath too. But
Oh, we
yeah.
moved on from that? Okay. Well, where are we at
we're
now?
talking about Kill a Cowboy.
Kill a Cowboy.
He's man.
Name sounds familiar, but I don't think he's been
He's
around for a long
6 on the
time.
list,
So.
and you don't know him. Next, we got DDR Ambassador. You know, from BBS, Ambassador DDR.
He's definitely worked his way.
Rebel.
Yeah, so far Saint and DDR are the 1 and 2
Right.
on this list.
Basically.
I don't have
Yeah,
anything
true
bad
that.
to say about DDR, man. I did a couple. I did a track with him. Not a
I,
couple, but.
look. I don't have a whole lot bad to say about DDR, but I will say this because I'm just fresh off of my memory and watching that little video he put together for the picks of the week. And, shout out, it's always good to be recognized, but like his feedback was to come on there and be like, well, I felt like James got it. I mean, and it was like, yo, come on, really? Like, I don't mean to be an asshole, but like, he didn't get it. But that aside, it was like, yo, come on, why does it? You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, like when I seen Body Bag do them videos, it was never like he was saying, well, I feel like this. You know what I mean? I just felt like that was kind of like, and at the same time, it was like I remember when Fluent and Barry was battling. Shout out both of them. But the score was like 100 and something to like not much. And Dollar Man started promoting, it was his card. He started promoting saying, yo, y'all need to check out the main event. The vote should be closer. And it was like, yo, I had a problem with that. Because, and I didn't even notice it, but like, yo, Fluid hit me and was like, yo, look what they doing now. And it was like, yo, that's to me, anybody else does that. And it's like, oh my God, you're shading. You're being, unjust. But it was like, yo. So shout out to Dollar Man. I do respect him as an artist, but like, sometimes, man, I think, you know what I mean? Like, you from New York. That's where battle rap originated, and I feel like he don't give it the credit he deserves. You know what I mean? Basically.
That was
Word.
That was a good breakdown, man. For real. Next we got
That's why
Lady
we did
Boss,
this.
also from BBS. What you got to say about Lady Boss?
Am I the only one critiquing everybody? Like,
This is open. I'm just reading the list.
You're the guest.
Y'all
I'm
can
the
chime
guest.
in whenever
Okay.
you want.
okay, if I'm the guest, cool. Fuck it. I'll take the interview. Let's go.
You're the special guest, Mike. Come on.
Thank you. Exactly.
You the
Exactly.
only guest.
Not just your average guest. I'm a special guest.
This is
There you
the
go.
guest.
Yo, Lady Boss. Yo, shout out to Lady Boss. Yo, that's my peoples. Lady Boss. for whatever it's worth, she has definitely put in a lot of work on this app too. I might not agree with her choice of boyfriends. You know what I mean? Like,
Shout out.
yeah, I'm just playing, man. I actually, I've been through it with Lady Boss and Hitman at some point. You know what I mean? Just talking shit and what we do on this app, and at some point they always became fair people. You know what I mean? So,
Word.
Yeah, being a real one counts, man.
Yeah, salute the real ones, man. Shout out.
Hell yeah.
exactly. Like Lady Boss, that's my people's. Like, she comes to most of my battles and leaves an honest, full breakdown.
Yep, same.
And always votes for me. It's like, no, I'm just playing. Like, but no, like she comes and leaves an honest assessment, and you know what I mean. So I respect that 100%. It's like, I feel like I don't leave those kind of breakdowns on a lot of people's shit, but I try. You know what I mean?
Right.
Word. Yeah. Yeah, Lady Boss sleeps on Joey, so we're done talking about her. Who's next Friday?
I got Yatsar. I don't even know who this is.
Yatsar.
Yatsar. He's on Elite Squad. His handle is Tenos. Ring a bell?
I believe that's a dude who used to call himself Tenaki, or like
I don't know.
something like that. I believe he does a lot of freestyle battles, man. He's more of a quantity over quality kind of guy.
Right.
Just a guess. You know what I mean? Like, I do remember the name.
That's who it is.
It is. Well, next on the list, I got Two Eye Blind, Immaculate.
Two Eyes is dope.
Yeah, he is.
Two Eyes is very dope, man. You have to
Cool
understand,
track maker.
Two Eyes does everything he does on a freestyle basis.
Yeah, I know. That's
Right.
crazy.
He's out here freestyling, making songs. Like, it's not a lot of people that talented, straight up.
Right. No,
Word
He
up.
makes he sounds like Eminem. He does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I actually I've known Two Eyes for a while, man. Shout out to him. He should definitely be an ambassador. I seen him parading around for that the other day, and it's like, yo, he's done a lot. Like I say, we're talking about who actually should be in the top 5 for points and work put in.
Right.
Two
Yeah,
Eyes definitely deserves a spot up there.
No.
Shout out
Make a
Two Eyes.
freestyle worth
Right.
listening to. That's something anyway.
Yeah, he's definitely dope. I've got a lot of his songs that I've liked, I'm sure. Like, multiple. The next I got, this guy's name's Ike D. SK I Sick. I don't get
He was a Dub P, like one of the Dub P originals. His name's like Ike the SK or some shit like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
He's a freestyle guy. He's not one of those guys who really puts a lot of time into the shit. He's there for quantity over quality.
The next we got your favorite person, Mike.
There's a theme here.
We got Mike Twist.
Mike Twist is
did that already.
Just for a little breakdown, Mike Twist could be a very talented rapper if he just didn't not give a fuck. I don't know. Like, if he just actually thought about what he was going to say before he said it, I don't know.
Right.
Way too smart to be so
He
stupid.
makes some good music, but it's like,
See the big picture.
No, I agree though. Like, he has
it's some shit you could never do live.
Right. Yeah, you could never perform if you got to punch in every fucking. Well, we already touched on that. Next we got Bitch I'm Tatted.
He was a freestyle guy too. Man.
He's kind of a freestyler.
He was like an epic freestyler, like somebody who did he was good at it, you know what I mean? But he was like that guy who only did freestyle battles and like won 100 in a row or some shit. I think Kong beat him to give him his first L ever.
Damn.
And it was a pretty good battle, but I think that guy quit the app from what I remember.
Right. Next we got somebody who's been around and who's known pretty well around. We got Ether Essex.
Ether's a beast. If he wants to be, Ether's a beast.
Yeah,
Ether is very lyrical dude.
he is.
Hip hop head.
He's one of them dudes. Like I said in one of the other podcasts, like I would rather listen to Ether a cappella than I would rather listen to his music
Really.
because
And he
He
takes
brings
he takes hip
content.
hop serious too.
He
He's
does,
gonna
man.
like be offended if you know being a fuckboy about how you get down.
Yeah,
You know
no
what I'm
doubt.
saying?
As
I
real
battled
men
Ether.
should, though. Yeah,
I battled Ether
I checked
twice,
that out.
and the first time he beat me, I think by like one vote or some crazy shit, and the second time I got him back. But yeah, Ether,
He's making a
he's been
comeback.
doing a
It
little,
looks like.
huh?
It looks like he's a little more active lately.
He is, and I've heard he battled Lady Boss and Fonzie on my team. And I don't think he's back to his. I think he took a long time off, and right now he sounds rusty. To be
Right.
honest with you,
Compared to what he was at one point.
exactly.
I've done 2 tracks with Ether.
Oh man, I like look. We have I mean like me, Ether, Fluent, Beeman, like we've all been through the rounds like quite a few times. Like we've battled each other, had 2-on-2 battles, all that shit. Like at this point, like I'm not here. Like I feel like all those are said and done. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I give credit where credit is due. Um,
He's
but
a beast.
I mean, he'd be taking a lot of breaks though.
Yeah, no doubt. Next we got Joe Burgos, Chin Boss.
Uh, shit.
He puts in work, but his skill doesn't necessitate his work that he's put in.
Joe is shout out to Joe.
He's a
man.
grinder.
Like,
He's always doing this shit.
exactly. Like Joe at some point needs to step away and reevaluate things, man. You know what I mean? Like I think that, no one
You're cutting out, Mike.
am I bad?
You there?
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, there you are.
Damn, I can't even go in the other room and grab my bong. Shit. I'm gonna answer this next question and then I'm going to get my bong. Anyway, Joe Burgos, man. Joe Burgos needs to stop battling so much and start studying a little bit more.
I agree.
I wish that he would hear the music. Like, obviously, everybody's got their own lane, but I feel like he writes words and he reads it off the paper. And as a tough, give him some tough love, because I got no hate for Joe.
Right.
I would like to see him progress too. Like, you gotta quit reading it off the paper and be less bars and be more flow. Give it something else, like the opposite of Mike Twist. Like, let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do something different. Quit on that same path. Like, every time I give people advice, I always tell myself the same thing too. Like, you can't just be the same person every day with music.
Right.
Advice from Uncle Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, how many battles does it take to know, hey, you can write something down kind of creative?
I feel you 100%, man. Like Joe loves rap. Joe loves battle rap, but he'd rather put out 100 battles than take a good amount of time to think about one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Yep.
It don't come down to how many you can do. Let's face everybody, will bring up Fluent's name. Well, Fluent has only 30 battles since he's been here.
Right.
But you can't say that any one of them is not top notch.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's like, okay, well, cool. You have 800 battles, but half of them
if
are
you're gonna show
subpar.
up, then show up. Don't just be that's been kind of how when I first got on the app, I did it a little slow pace. I put out some shit that didn't really matter. And then I was like, you know what? Nah, if I drop it, I want it to be better than my last,
Right.
better than my last. So you can't say I'm not progressing, and I'm going to try to do something different. So I don't know. I just feel like if I click Joe's page, I'm bored because I've already heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I want
His
to see him
delivery
mix
needs a
better.
lot of work. You're right. His delivery
The
needs a lot of
flow,
work.
and I can help you with
It's
that,
like
Joe,
he's reading it off the paper, and he's not a very good reader.
on another podcast.
Yeah, word up.
Diddy Flow Coach, we make that happen. Yeah.
Shout out to
Your
Joe,
weekly
man.
installment.
I definitely like. I know he wants to be a battle rapper. And shout out
Right.
to Joe, man. He put work in. Like, yo, I would love to try to help the dude and like, yo, give him some advice if he would listen.
Right. Do you think he
Yeah.
would though, or do you think he's just like stuck in his ways?
I don't know.
It's just a matter if
I
if
think
you care.
Joe has never done nothing but respect. He's never been a disrespectful cat. So
Right.
I
He's
would
smart
think that,
enough to know who's good on the app. I've noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like the people
No,
that
he's
he'll
not.
show up.
No,
Well, he will, but he
I-
won't vote correctly.
yeah.
He won't vote correctly, but he'll get in the chat and show love. Like maybe he's just playing his cards a certain way.
He put
But
his
I,
top today in the chat, and I feel like that's probably what Joe's talking about. He put up his top 8 today in the chat, and it was
Oh,
like
nah,
eight?
I didn't see that.
no,
these
no.
motherfuckers.
Is it different?
These top
'Cause I've
8
seen his top
motherfuckers
8.
right here have mastered wordplay.
Yeah,
I
That's
was like-
not
he's
that's
like
not the
number
same
2.
list. I know I've seen him post multiple times that his favorite rapper is Barry Bars, and like his top 10 list. I've seen it.
Yeah, he had
Barry
me at
Bars
number
has
1 at
been
one
his-
point too.
I don't even think Barry Bars was on the list, to be honest with you.
Well,
I
that
would've-
must be
Ooh.
I would have taken offense to that.
on a what did he say it was a flow? His wordplay.
No, the top 8 who have mastered wordplay, and he was one of them.
Put his whole name on
Joseph
it.
Burgos is one of them.
I remember Cynics was one of them.
Look, we were some arrogant
Oh,
motherfucking
man.
regulators, but if I'm gonna drop a list, I'm not even gonna put my own name in it. Come on now. Dylon.
I will, Diddy. I'll do it. Fuck it. Yes. Number 1, Joe Fresh. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not making a list if I'm not on it.
No doubt. Yeah, shout out Burgos. Do your thing, man.
Yeah, moving on, Burgos.
Next we got
So-
we got Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Scumbag.
Slaughter's sometimey character. He's never around like that. I think he only freestyles in an Australian accent. Shout out
Wicked
Slaughter.
Australian.
He's
Wicked
been in a lot
Australian.
of crews too.
I don't got
If
no
I'm not
problem with
mistaken.
him, but I feel like at some point I should murder him just because he's that high in the ranks.
Word.
Only be fair.
Slaughter, if you listening.
Yeah,
Write it,
man. Next we got
And, you know,
I don't even know
not
who
in a
this
nice
is.
way, but like
Oh, the next one you guys are gonna have a field day with.
Oh, yeah.
I had to
Next one we
click it. I
got
don't even know what it
Flow
is.
God.
Mr. Flow? No, it's Mr. Flow? Flow
Mr.
God. Oh,
Flow
okay.
now.
At
Yeah, it's
Flow God.
Mr. Flow now, but it's Flow God.
Okay, next.
pass.
Next, all right, fuck 'em. Next we got MV Pimp CFU BG. I don't know who that is either.
Fucking faggot. Straight up. Like, yo, this dude used to change his profile picture to a picture of a dick and then hit you up a bunch of times in your PM like, yo, you just gonna be a dick? You're just gonna be a dick watcher?
What the fuck?
Like, yo. Look, I had a battle.
Yo, Mike has got the best battle me stories ever right now.
He's been on it forever, man.
Here's the deal, right? So I battled this dude from Hood Threat, right? White Widow Hayes. And he's pretty good. Shout out to Widow Hayes, but I beat the shit out of him in the battle, right? And the shit was close all the way to the third day, right? Well, on the last hour of this battle, all this whole fucking fake ass team that used to be called the Wiggus. I bullshit you not. Wiggus.
Were they all fake though? Because I've clicked back on old shit that people have like showed me and been like, "Yo, check this," and it was like Flow King getting exposed for doing what he was, exposed for stealing lyrics later, like way back then, like
The
from some
Wiggus
Justin
people,
Wiggus.
I mean, like, let's
So
think
that was
about it.
fake?
Let's think about it. It was a joke from the very beginning. Wiggus. Think about that.
Yeah.
Wiggus.
Sounds just like
And it was supposedly started by some black dude, and they had a bunch of fake accounts, and a bunch of nobodies, but they were like the Dub P Junior. They had
I've been
like
curious about
500 accounts with like nobody. And anyway, long story short, man, I had a battle with this dude, White Widow Hayes, and I was getting ready to win it. We was part of a tournament. And anyway, the last hour, like 12 Wiggis people came to vote against me. And I ended up losing by like 7.
Damn.
And like, it was like all these fake motherfucking accounts. And Sifu Wiggis was the gayest, fucking most queer bait motherfucker. Like all the rest of them didn't even get on me yet. But Sifu Wiggis, the Chinese dude from California, he is terrible.
Is
like
that
straight
who we're
up.
talking about right now? You seafood?
Yeah,
Yep,
that's who we're talking about.
Okay.
He's fucking terrible. Like he's the worst rapper you've ever heard. Like, yo, y'all should tell Sippy to diss him just because he making Asian people look bad. Like he was fucking terrible.
Shout out Sip.
Sippy.
Shout out
Sippy's
Sip.
my
Body
dude,
this guy.
Next on the list, we have a figure of Battle Me that they really back her is Nerdy Chef.
I love Nerdy.
Yeah, me too.
I've already
She's
proclaimed
alright.
my love for Nerdy.
Hey, that's 2 women, man. You're gonna get caught, bro. You've already done that twice.
Nerdy came on this app like after like never rapping before, and I watched her progress from being like who she was into who she can now be, and like she still doesn't really, I feel like, put the work in to try to get better. But Nerdy is definitely a smart chick who's got a vocab and, you know what I mean, like could do damage if she tried to focus more, but she don't really obviously care, which is understandable.
Nerdy's very smart, and she sounds like Sandy Cheeks off SpongeBob. Put those side by side, you would be like,
Don't get me
"Oh,
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Nerdy has the potential to be very dope. But I remember when me and I was the goats, and we was beefing with Street Profits, and she put out a diss about us, and it was like,
Are you for real?
like that doesn't count.
Right.
So I was like, at that point, I was like, come on, like maybe she just loves me so much she can't put out a good diss about us. I don't know.
Well, she don't support the bullshit either, though. I feel like she kind of does the right, like battle me the right way. I've never caught a private message saying check me out ever. Like I don't know, she just had the clout from the beginning, but like I don't know. I've never
she
caught
has
a
a
bad
vagina.
from Nerdy.
Yo, straight up, she has a vagina.
That is definitely worth 50 votes on Battle Me, apparently.
50
but
votes
after
a
that,
battle, dog, straight up. I battled Sarah Savage one time, right? Sent her the battle, let it sit for a month. It was like 2.5, 3 minutes. She responded a month later with 1 minute worth of subpar bars and beat the dog shit out of me, dog. Like, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, yo, she's not that cute. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's definitely a problem. That's definitely a problem.
It is like that. Like chicks don't even realize, like, and that's just the honest to God truth. Like to any chick, and I'm sorry, like it's not nothing personal, but like, trust me, if you're rapping, you have.
We losing you, Mike.
Am I here?
Yo.
Am I here?
Yep, you're here.
You back.
I leaned back too far in my fucking lawn chair. Shit.
All right, you know what we got next is we got SOS Detrimental.
I just clicked it. I don't know who this is.
Me neither.
At all.
Hey, fuck SOS.
He didn't sound too good.
Shout out to SOS, but fuck him.
Last track was 8 months ago.
Oh well. He listen to this, so fuck off.
No, yeah, I mean no, but I want to give him a special fuck you.
Okay.
He when I first got on the app, like I battled him a few times. I think I battled him 3 times. He won 2 out of the 3. But man, fuck him. And like from bottom line, like fuck him. He was supposed to come back and battle on one of my cards, I believe. I guess against Sarah Savage. Never showed up for that. Ain't heard from him since. Fuck that bitch.
Okay, we're moving on.
Fuck that bitch.
But that beat.
Just looking at the battle record, I can tell something. This is
Yeah.
back in the old Battle Me days right
Yeah,
here.
he was a
150
he was
losses
a
out of
Flow
300
King
something.
subsidiary.
Yeah, people followed that I don't know. I guess when I got on the app, there was a lot of that going on, so it was very obvious right away. Kind of turned me off to the app.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, I battled him when I first started battle rapping, to be honest with you. So like at the time that I had started battle rapping, he was like kind of like my biggest challenge at that point. And you know what I mean? Like I battled him 3 times. You know, the app votes go the way they go when you a new person on the app. But I felt like I beat him all 3 times, even as a newbie. He was spitting a whole lot of shit, but it didn't really make a lot of sense.
Right. Well, next on the list we got Renegade.
Renegade. I don't know Renegade, but I see that he has voted against me on some battles where I'm like
How
the
the fuck was
MRG
it?
battle, I believe, votes
Oh
against me.
man.
I was
And
trying
the
to get your
MRG
beer, but
battle
I
was
got to speak on this guy next. Sorry.
yeah, okay, yeah, please do. But yeah, this guy apparently, you know, I think he voted against me on some battles that I like clearly won, and I don't even know who the fuck this guy is, but I do know that he's on Dement's team, and I've known Dement for a couple of years. I've been meaning to hit Dement up and be like, yo, tell that punk bitch he's next. So maybe if he hears this, he'll understand. He's in my sights because he's right above me on the charts, I believe.
Yep, he is. And you're only down by about 250 crowns or so.
That's one good ass whooping.
That's one spit of battle, and you're there.
No, Spetta battle, that was crazy. I got like 1,000,000 crowns off that.
Yeah, that shit was nuts. So
All right, so here's
number
the thing.
22.
Oh, hold on. I know who number 22 is, but that last dude, that right there is he's part of this thing where they vote on everything, and they vote what the rank they get is off votes. I'm just letting the rest of the app know. Y'all watch how they do that shit. If you use your votes, they're using their votes to climb the rank because it ain't because of the music. Clicking on different shit.
No, I listened to some.
Yeah,
that
go
shit
ahead.
was trash juice.
Yeah, it really pisses me off, and at some point maybe this could be the promo for the Shady Corner segment at some point on the Regulator broadcast where it's just gonna call out shadiness, and so to be continued. But that shit it'll get called out and addressed.
Fuck to be continued. Hey, Regulator, or who? I'm sorry, not Regulator. Renegade. I'm gonna embarrass you. Just because. Just because, like, I don't want to get it confused. Like, I kind of don't like you. I want to make sure that you know I don't like
you. Yeah. Correct.
Yes,
shout out Renegade. Send that shit, son.
Shout out Renegade. Start writing you
shit to Michael, pussy. Shit. Sorry, but next one we got is Michael. What y'all got to say about Michael?
Yeah, I knew who 22 was. I'll take this one for you too. When I first got on the app, Mike was in a battle with White Chris. Shout out White Chris. And I'm gonna be completely real. Had I not clicked on that battle, you wouldn't be talking to me right now on Battle Me, because that particular battle, I was like, I seen it in the chat. You see the little drama behind it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come back and see how this goes down. And the battle happened, and I was like, man, White Chris is fucking whack. And now I think it happened twice, and one of them he got a lot of votes. I don't remember how it went down, but
yeah, he was begging for votes in people's chats. He even told Flow King, like, yo, I'll join Dub P if you vote for me. I have
well, see, you get on the app as a new person and you click on something because you see some little drama or whatever, and I'm like, who's the Michael dude? Who the White Chris guy? And I hear the contrast and I'm like, oh God, this dude's finna murder this guy. I'm finna see the ending of this. Let's click and see. Oh shit, 3 days later, I'm like, yep, it happened. And if that didn't happen, I probably at that point I wasn't really feeling Battle Me. I was like, man, maybe this is not my scene because it just you could see the fuckery the first day. You know what I mean on how people would how they move. But the old Battle Me to now, I feel like it's a little bit better. Like they've regulated shit. Puns.
You can't vote for your team no more. That shit was the gayest shit ever.
Yeah.
Regulated. Yeah, it's a good word.
Yeah, like
shout out to Michael though for keeping Diddy on the app. So salute Michael right now.
Hey, I mean, I would give credit where it's due because I was like, this dude right here, he's finna. It really came down to like, and even Mike said the same shit then that he said now. So he's been the same person. So I gotta respect him because it's like Mike was in the chat and he's like, yo, fuck your freestyle, write something. You know what I mean? Like, and I still see him tell the same shit. It's like he's been on this. No, fuck that. Come if you want to battle, like, don't send no freestyle. I'm sorry, battle me.
But
quit
exactly. How
sending
many? I mean, like, let's keep it real. How many? When somebody freestyles, how many times do you remember their bars?
Never.
I remember this one kid. He said Friday goodish, and then he said something about rubbish. I do remember that kid, but that was like a week ago.
Oh,
so
man.
He deleted that battle.
Rubbish. That's not talent.
It's horrible, though. Yeah, and motherfuckers
off his page.
They're so proud of their freestyles, bro, that they swear to God they don't got it right, and it's an ego thing, man.
Like,
it's gotta be.
This one dude comes in the comments and he goes, "How long did it take you to write that?" I'm like, "We had a same time drop, so why you fucking don't discredit me because you're lazy? You know what I mean?"
Right, motherfuckers don't understand how hard it is to sit there and write 3 minutes really quick and then memorize it enough to where you can spit it without having to sit there and read it. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers don't give enough credit to that. Like, I'll write a battle for a motherfucker in an hour. And you know what I mean? I memorize it as I'm writing it, but at the same time, it's like, yo, if I have to sit here and do it like completely blind, I can't do it that perfectly. But the simple fact is everybody has that opportunity.
Right.
How is it that motherfuckers keep fucking up and dropping the ball? Like, I don't get it. Like, you don't have to press send.
They're whack rappers, Mike. That's why. They're whack rappers. We're not going to talk about them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not a perfectionist. Like, I put out battles that have me slipping up a few times, fucking up a few times.
Right.
But I do want to be at least somewhat proud of what I put out. Like, I don't want to put out a freestyle where I'm just guessing. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like that's just two different kind of artists, man. Like,
yeah, it's kind of like if you add the beat element to it as well, like to flip it from like the acapella side of it. Like,
yeah, but even if you got
go
beat
with that too. So like,
even if you got a beat and you're just gonna freestyle, it's like, man, you're wasting your fucking time. Like, straight up. You could sit here and freestyle and think of it all as it comes to your mind right now, or you could spend 10 minutes thinking about what you're gonna say. And I promise you, every single fucking time, you thinking about what you're gonna say, it's gonna sound better than you just guessing. You know what I mean?
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Time.
Facts.
And stop discrediting.
That's why I don't freestyle. Don't freestyle.
So, Mike, who to change the subject, your favorite battle rappers on the app, man? Who are they? If like when you get excited to listen to something, who is it?
Oh, I mean, y'all know my dude Flu.
Right.
Yep.
You know, he's one of the very few, and not to be disrespectful to anyone, but as far as what I do, he's one of the very few people I respect in that craft.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I'm not gonna say I respect in that craft because I respect anybody who don't sound like complete shit, but I gotta respect the people I feel like who are probably on my level or better than me, and he's one of them. You know what I mean? Like,
word up.
Yeah.
When I started doing this shit, he was already a vet. So, I'm the only reason that Fluent ever came to this fucking app because he was fucking chasing Flow King all around the internet. And because you can still go, and I'm pretty sure it's still there. If you go to YouTube, it says Internet Battle League.
Yep, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute acapella
5 minutes straight.
on Flow King.
Yeah.
And it's like, because Flow King was supposed to come battle, but never did. So I had downloaded Battle Me, and I started getting notifications on my phone that's like, Flow King just won a tournament last week on this fucking app called Battle Me. And he was like, oh, that's where he's at? And I was like, yeah, like, why don't we go over there and try to make a little bit of it, right? So right off the get-go, downloaded the joint, right? Flow King meets us both at the door. Like, you know I love y'all motherfuckers, right?
And by the door, you mean like, was there private messaging, or like how did that happen?
It wasn't private messaging back then. You could just post on someone's wall. But yeah, I mean, like, basically, Flow King was notorious for that shit. Like, as soon as a motherfucker
he was
down,
gonna find you as soon as you got on the app and get you to go.
Got on the app, he would hit you up like, "Yo, you need to come join us. I'm the greatest team. I'm the greatest. You check my numbers."
He was like Jim Jones.
Yeah, he's like, we finna get your votes up.
No, Flow King, like, that's what I'm saying. Flow King was such a cancer to this app.
We can't talk about Flow King yet because he's coming up here very shortly.
Okay.
We can totally rip on him.
Let's go.
Because we don't have to double tap him because I'm sure he's already gotten slandered enough, and you're gonna bash him really good coming soon.
Since we're talking to Mike, look, can I ask one that I'm curious, because I'm curious of everybody's really. On Battle Me, what do you got saved, like your top track right now and your favorites? What's the last one you favorited?
Oh.
I honestly, my favorites, I kind of use the favorites differently probably than I should. Like,
you use it as targets. You're like, this one for the kill. Let me save this and remember.
What I do is, like, when I really feel like I want to check some shit out, but I'm too fucking lazy to sit there and listen at the moment, I'll put that shit in favorites so that if I happen to come back to favorites before 3 days is up, it'll be there, and I can, like, I did that with Sam and St. James. I did that with a few other people too, and it's like, a lot of times, man, like, I come back,
you can go back
too late. But if I come back too late, you understand that I don't have a clear consensus.
Yeah, I didn't do the Sam G and Saint battle.
I didn't vote on the Friday. I don't think I voted on the Friday Sam G battle. I could have. I could be wrong, but I don't think I did because Sam G killed that shit. I mean, it wasn't the same, but I feel like I vote against Sam G so much that at some point it's going to become like a personal vendetta where he feels like I'm just picking on him.
That's
Sam G
like
St. James in that battle.
That's how like Fonz feels about me, because he always battles fucking tough motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? And, like, ain't nothing personal. Like, sometimes I just feel like in that Ether battle, I thought he fucking won that one in my opinion, but like Ether, I thought he won.
On the Ether, who?
Ether and Fonz.
Oh yeah. I'll just say no comment on that. Ether has some bars. Fonz came with 30 seconds less than Ether, so it's like that's something you gotta clean up as far as, like, if you can't allow you to go 30 seconds longer than you when he's doing nothing but spitting. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even the intro.
Right. All right, you want to move on? The next person we got is Body Bag Half.
He's from Joe's place.
Yep.
Yeah, he's from Norfolk.
Right down the way.
Yep.
I backed Body Bag one good time. He hit me up and was like, let's battle. Or no, I think King Crucial set it up and was like, yo, let's battle. And I'm like, bet. I was like, how long are we doing this? And he was like, 1:30. I was like, what? Like, that's not a real battle to me, but okay, fuck it. So we did that, and that was one of my, one of the ones that I really liked. Shout out to Body Bag. He's a humble dude. He's one of them non-bitch ass motherfuckers who ain't gonna hate on you if you vote against them. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Shout out to the real ones.
I personally believe that Body Bag is kind of on Jay Rid's level as far as the laziness. But yo, everybody got real shit going on in their lives. I mean, like,
I think everybody on Battle Me is lazy.
I feel like Body Bag
famous on Battle Me.
Body Bag has always been talented, but I've never seen a whole lot of progression.
I mean, I'll tell you a funny story about Body Bag. With this new, like, you can like people's comments shit, right? Me and him were battling a ways back, and there were these guys that were dissing on me back then, and I was looking back, like, I saw this guy in the chat, like, flexing, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? So I went on his page, and he had a Friday Goodish diss on his page, and Body Bag Half was in the comments saying, hey, man, check out my battle versus Friday Goodish on a Friday Goodish diss track. And I was like, I liked the comment, and then he checked out my new song, so that was pretty cool.
That's that bullshit right there. That's that bullshit right there. Like, yo.
And then I looked at that battle, and everybody that guy is still currently associated with, he was associated with back then, and they all fucking voted against me. Every single one of them.
Same. Call them out.
Nah, I don't even need to. I felt like I won.
Come on, look. You call the name, and I'll talk shit about them.
Well, let me go down the list here. I don't even know who this guy is. His name is just C. His at tag is just South.
Can I play a clip?
That's
that's.
I
want to hear Elmer Fudd rap. Fucking wascally wabbits.
Yo, that dude C.
Vote.
He was on that video battle rap app with me and Fluent and some other people. His name is C Reeler. That's what he would go by, C Reeler. He's from South Carolina.
Shout out.
He has like 7 words in vocabulary. Literally, like 7 words. Like, you could literally if you want to hear a C Reeler song, hold on, I got you. Nigga, I kill you, shoot, 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 boom, boom, boom. That's
it. Could y'all hear the clip that I played just then?
We did. It was very similar.
Yeah, he's got a woo-wary waffle kind of.
All right, woo-wary waffle. All right, get the fuck out of here. All right, come on, man.
Yo,
number 25.
The reason he's that high on the charts is because he used to take the same songs. He had like 5 songs.
Facts.
And he would just re-upload them bitches every single fucking day.
When I first got on the app, I just peeped.
You got like 3 likes every time. You got like 3 thumbs up. But I mean, that shit adds up. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of work, son. That's a lot of work.
10 tracks every day, get 5 likes, and just steadily climb the charts. It's like, come on, this ain't
I battled him on the fucking video battle league, and then, like, I just did him dirty. Like, he's fucking. I hate that guy.
All right, fuck that guy. Get him the fuck out of here.
All right, next we got Donnie De Niro.
Donnie De Niro is possibly the whitest sounding motherfucker you could ever conjure up.
I know,
like, straight up.
We're on the same page, so I like Donnie De Niro. He can type, though.
He wouldn't sound as white as Donnie De Niro.
Is Unknown whiter than Donnie De Niro?
I think Donnie
no way.
De Niro might be.
No way.
You think?
I don't know.
Unknown might be white. He is not transparent, and that's what Donnie De Niro.
It's a different kind of white. It's
Donnie De Niro is like, yo, come on, man. You're not Italian, motherfucker. You are white. You are so white.
He sent me a battle, and I didn't even know. It was like at a weird time when I didn't update my phone and shit, and like he sent me a battle, and I didn't even know it. And he didn't say anything to me about it. I fucking went in there and I listened to it one time, and I was like, I didn't even fucking answer. I was like, bro, this is not good. But,
just stop it. Yeah, like that's the thing is like some people just don't have a rap voice. And don't get me wrong, I know my voice is fucked up. Like, but at the same time, it meets the aggressiveness. Like Donnie De Niro sounds like a busboy at Applebee's. Like, I can't even like. That dude sounds so white, man. Like he makes me ashamed to be white. He sounds so white. Like, don't get me wrong. Shout out Donnie. Fuck you, faggot.
Yeah, fuck you, Donnie. But shout out though.
Nah, no bullshit. Donnie's never done nothing to me. You know, Donnie's he's always lended a fucking honesty to my shit. So shout out to Donnie, man.
Yeah, he's always
I have to agree.
I mean, like, I'm not saying be a wigger. I'm not saying be a wigger, but I'm just saying adjust the vocab a little.
Is he?
Nah, that's the thing though. Is he keeps it real. He's not adjusting his voice. He's not trying to be something he's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
right.
that you have to respect
it
too. He just likes hip hop, so that's kind of what Battle Me's
sound like
anyway.
Steve Urkel on the beat, dog. Like
he's got a country sound.
At that point, try something else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If you want to do this, if you want to continue to do this, come on.
Next, we got Flow King. Like I said, we were going to touch on this again, so.
Flow King is
banned. Forever.
one word, banned. Motherfucker's got 121,000 profile views, though. You know there's got to be some reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's face it. If you spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on this app, you're bound to do some numbers. Flow King is probably one of the most pathetic human beings I've ever been in contact with. Like, he would literally, I mean, like, seriously, he had some copy and paste. Like, I don't know what kind of phone he had, but he would have like 73 different copy and paste joints. Like, as soon as you download the app, like, welcome to the app. My name's Flow King. You could check me out. I'm the #1 rapper. If you have any problems, you can call me. I was like,
he was.
You got nothing better to do. Like, you have 200 members on your team, 185 of which don't even exist anymore. Like,
right.
Yo, check my battle.
It's dope, right?
Check my battle. Did you check my battle yet, bro? Check my battle. What'd you think about my battle, man?
What'd you think about my battle? Did you check it yet? Did you check it? I didn't see you check it. And like, yo, don't get me wrong. I knew Flow King before I came to this app. We was on a video battle rap app, and I met him there. And, you know, then we went on to the YouTube app where he ducked Fluent, and then we came and found Battle Me. And it's like, once we got there, he met us at the door. Like, yo, I love you. I love you. If there's anything you need, you could just ask me, and Uncle Flo has got you. And I'm like,
the Kingpin in jail. Like, you need anything.
I'll join your team, right? I'll join your team, right? So I joined this team for like a month, and I was like, nah, fuck this. Y'all got the biggest amount of fucking homos and dick suckers, like straight fuckery, right? So I went out and went solo for a couple months. I joined EMG for 1 day. Fluent talked me into getting back at, like, signing back up with Flow King. You know what I mean? Like, we was like not gonna be Dub P, but we was gonna be a Dub P like subsidiary, right? So we joined Alpha Squad, which was just me, Flow King. I mean, me, Fluent, and OG Scoundrel. And we sat with that for like a week, and it was like, you know, fuck this Dub P shit, and we just dropped that shit off of our name, and just went rogue. And this motherfucker was like hitting us up every day, like, why don't y'all come back? Come back. We need you. We need you. We need you. We love you. Yeah, he was like, yo, and I'm like, look, man, look, all y'all motherfuckers is doing some different shit than what I'm doing. Like, y'all out here to play politics. I'm out here to fucking rap. And, you know what I mean? Anyway, long story short, we ended up ditching that whole fucking name and starting Goats. And from that point on, I mean, like, Flo King was like upset, like he felt betrayed, like, how could you do this to me? But hey, yo, shout out Flo King, fuck your mother and your daughter.
So
Word.
for the people that don't know, when he made his farewell apology track and he was talking about goblins, he was really talking about something. He wasn't just like losing his mind seeing
No,
goblins and shit,
talking
right?
about goblins. He was talking about the goblins from that video app that we was on. Phil and C Reeler, which y'all just named that dude C.
Right.
That dude C and a dude named Dr. Phil, who was like this white dude with cancer who sucked completely terribly and all he did was freestyle. But anyway,
Mike's got the Battle Me history.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we're getting
the
a history lesson right now. We're only
the
fucking
goblin
26
shaded
rappers in.
exactly. The goblin shaded the fuck out of Flo King on Battle Me. So when he came to this app, he took that and was like, okay,
Fuck you, buddy.
I'll show you how to do it right. You know what I mean? And so he went ham berserk. Like,
He shaded the fuck out of him. Had everybody vote against him and shit.
right. When I showed up to the app, I was like, look, I'm only here to kill these motherfuckers. And he was like, cool, join on my team. I was like, I'm only joining if y'all cool with me killing these motherfuckers. And he was like, bet. So, you know, we went from there, but it was like, yo, at some point, it's like, yo, yeah, look, we all do this shit because we have a certain amount of pride in what we do, right?
Absolutely.
Who the fuck wants a bunch of fucking fake results? Like, if I know I'm gonna win every time,
It's kind of like what kind of person does it take to want a victory or to say, yeah, I'm better than you when you know you didn't earn it? Nobody else might know, but you
the
know.
type of motherfucker who would sit there and play cards by themselves and cheat at solitaire.
It's like praying to God, but you don't believe. You're just trying to show somebody that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That was good.
So, Mike, look, who's your favorite? Like, your favorite beef? Like, somebody you battled that you thought stood out to you?
Oh man, I've beef with like most of the app or battled most of the app.
Who was your most satisfying body?
My most satisfying body would probably be, even though like you got to understand, like when I first downloaded this app, I was kind of like brand new at rapping. So at this point, 2 years later, I feel like I'm a way, way different person than I was when I first came aboard. But the most satisfying one, I guess what you would say, was this dude named EAJ, right? And y'all have never heard of him, and rightfully so.
No.
All right, but this dude just, I mean, like, we got into an argument in the public chat or whatever, and this dude just went fucking ham steak. Like, hit me up all in my private messages talking about, yo, I'm getting ready to expose you. 6 o'clock. Everything's going to come out in the open. And I'm like, what are you going to expose me for? And I'm just, you know what I mean? He kind of had me worried. Like, you just going to make some shit up? Or like, what? Like,
right.
So anyway, 6 o'clock gets here. 6 o'clock gets here, right? And I'm curious myself. I'm like, what did this dude do? Like, did he go and find out my social security number and find out I've been arrested? Like, what is he going to do? Well, this dude comes around to 6 o'clock, right? And he puts up a video of him getting oral sex from a scarecrow. Swear to God, y'all think I'm joking. Y'all don't think I'm joking. Like, that, Battle Me deleted that shit. Like, as soon as he put it up, I guess Battle Me saw that and was like, they made him delete. They took it off his page.
Like,
but
no
this, I got to see it. This dude put a fucking hockey mask on a scarecrow, and he fucking put a shirt on it that said rice on it, like my profile pic. And this motherfucker went out in the field and he pretended to get head from the fucking scarecrow and was like, yeah, Mike, that feels good. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
That's a lot of effort right there. I'm not going to front.
Who was this?
I've seen somebody on the app like literally go outside and shoot something, and I think that got took down. Who did that shit?
Man, he had a 9mm, right? So he got some head from the scarecrow, and then he backed up and he shot the scarecrow, but he missed. Yo, he missed.
Wait, who is this? Who is this we're talking
I
about?
feel like I've seen because somebody did shoot like some
and missed. Right. So I was like, yo, I made him do another video. I was like, yo, you better hit this motherfucker this time. I'm like, yo, he's standing right next to you. You better hit that scarecrow in the face. And sure enough, he shot that motherfucker right in the face. And I was
feel
like,
I've seen. I know I've seen these videos. Like they didn't get took down that quick because I remember thinking, what the fuck, crazy motherfucker literally went in his backyard and shot off some shit.
They got took down pretty quick though. They didn't last 24 hours, that's for sure.
Who was it though?
EAJ is his wife.
He put up his profile picture was like a fucking like a mask or some shit, wasn't it? Like he was just like a troll.
He looked like a big white scrub with a whole bunch of fake jewelry from the flea market.
I remember parts of this because I followed Mike for a long time. So like, motherfuckers is trolling his shit. Like, y'all know if y'all drop something real crazy in the chat, like I might just pop up.
Right. Well, this dude was trolling me for like days in the chat, and I was like, "Fuck it! Like, you gonna make a video with a?
You gonna learn today?
Fucking hockey match?
That's some fucking effort, man. That's some effort.
So bro. I got rid of the whole team, the whole fucking team. Their name was Check Gang, and he was the leader of the team. And I went through their whole like first 4 or 5 best people. They were all terrible, but. Like I went through like the first 4 or 5 best ones and just humiliated them, and all of a sudden there was no Check Gang anymore, and there was no EAJ, and it was like I didn't even rub it in.
Mike makes you quit the app.
Oh, I don't make you quit the app unless like
it hits you at home. Yeah, man.
They asked for it.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Their name was Check Gang. Like it was too easy.
That was like some shoot up the school crazy type shit. Yeah, people got problems, man. You got to watch who you conversing with on the internet.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Like I come across some of the dumbest motherfuckers.
Yeah, no doubt about that shit.
Next,
where we at on this list?
Trap Chef.
I'm conflicted about that one.
I feel like he has bars, but he doesn't deliver.
I'm conflicted too.
Yeah, kind of what you just said, Friday. He's a battle rapper. I think he may have watched too much URL.
Right, I feel the same way.
And tries to pattern his shit too much after what he's seen.
Right,
but he definitely does have some bars in every battle, and like I gotta appreciate anybody who battle raps at this point because I feel like I'm on an app called Battle Me, and it's not a lot of battle rapping going on. Like it's a lot of tracks. You know what I mean? So
I heard one of his bars. Was like,
trap has a lot of losses.
Like the blinker broken or something. I was like, damn.
Trap has a lot of losses, and that either goes to show you that he just doesn't give a fuck, or that he's not very good. And I think I
feel like Trap can show up when he wants to if he gets motivated.
I think he's better than not very good. I think he just doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
He's an easy target. He's got like 800 losses. Like, yo, people look at him as like, yo, what's one more vote gonna hurt?
I remember when Sam G battled him and he fucking hot fed the fuck out of that battle. I was like, damn, Sam. Like, it's like 128 to fucking 3, man. You hot fed it like 9 times. Fuck.
Oh, I try to do that same shit to people. Like, I want you to kill yourself.
I've done that too. I can't lie. I won't even front. Hot feed keeps it honest, though, in my opinion.
Exactly. Like, I fucking despise any motherfucker who would ever try to give me some shit for putting this shit in hot feed. It's like, yo, I just took $2 of my own money to make sure that I get to hear some people who don't like either me or you.
Completely neutral.
Like, completely unbiased, because like nobody understands. Like a lot of people just open the app and listen to Hat Feed. You know what I mean? Or open the app and listen to the top battles. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. Sometimes, because to me, I'm not finna go crawling through everybody's private messages to like get a vote. And people like, oh, whatever, promote it however you want to. But like for instance, when we mentioned Click It or Ticket, out of every battle I've been in, because you know me, I'm gonna make a track about somebody and try to diss them that way. With that particular, and I won that battle by like 3 votes or some shit, but it was like 200 to and 4 to like 200. That's ridiculous. That boy sent me a freestyle, and it was not very good. Like he rhymed.
That's
I'm
how
not even gonna get into the bar breakdown, but I spent literally, make sure my girl can't hear me. I probably spent $20. I'm gonna give or take $20 hot feeding that battle to win that battle, because I was like, what else can I do? He's going to beat me. I'm not gonna lose the Click It or Ticket because he's going in fucking private messaging till his fingers bleed.
How I felt about that James Fee Spitter battle.
And James, you know, like he's got a lot of clout. He might have been doing the same damn thing. So it's kind of like you got to almost fight fire with fire. And if you ain't got $20 to throw away, so what you gonna do? You know, like to me at that time, because of the person, I gave a shit. I'm like, nah, I'm not finna just let Click It or Ticket, you know, throw a body at me because he's gonna push more buttons. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna beat me. He's gonna beat me. So I don't know. That's just opinion. But when people throw it in the hot feed, I agree. That's the only way. In Battle Me, you know, shout out, because I've probably paid y'all a lot of money. That's where he's like, you get those features. I'm like, yeah, I've bought those fucking features. Fuck off.
Yo, I look at it like this, man. Like I got some habits in my life. I smoke weed. I smoke cigarettes. I drink. Battle Me. If I spend $20 a week, that's my cheapest fucking habit. Like,
yeah. I stayed home and made music. Fuck out of here.
For real.
right? Like, y'all should be proud of me. Shit, I spend way more than that on other shit.
Yeah, I just wrote a lyric the other day. I was like, my mom finna be proud of me. I'm making money on some honest wages, because that's how I feel. Like I could be doing something else right now. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm Battle Me is more positive than negative.
Anybody who puts their fucking battles, tracks, whatever in the hot feed, because that's the only way you will ever hope to achieve some unbiased votes.
Absolutely.
So
yeah. Unless the person you're battling's already hit him up and was like, yo, check me out, bro.
I just battled Gully, all right? Gully, who is like got no support at all on the app. And I'm winning like 100. I'm winning by like 100.
Gully, if I'm not mistaken, he spit something on you, didn't he? He did pretty good, did he not? Am I thinking the wrong battle?
He didn't do bad. He I mean, it was kind of like an aggressive rant with no real point, but it wasn't like.
I think he had a couple of points. I think he was trying to like, you know, kind of like make fun of your clout a little bit on the app. I felt like he kind of played it like you on an app. To me, that's a corny angle, because the person telling you that is also on an app. So
I know that shit's hilarious when people in the chat, they're like, "You'll never be anything. You're just an app rapper," and it's like, you have no following outside of this app, and you're rapping on this.
Like, ain't we on the same app?
We're on the same app. Stupid.
Exactly. And they're probably talking to somebody who's made money off of this before too, and it's like you don't even know who you're talking to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
just a simple point. It's like, yo, I mean, you're Esco and you're talking shit to people, talking about you're going to start a new record label next year. It's like, come on. Like you act like we're not listening.
Damn it, I didn't have the button ready. Every time somebody said Esco, I was going to hit that fucking button.
You're getting signed by him, Michael, so you already know.
I am getting signed by Esco, so never mind whatever I just said.
Remember when he was like, check my new beat out. I'm going to sell this beat for $10,000.
Shout out Chant D Go Getter for private messaging me some shit that I don't think I've even followed this dude. So private message as we speak. That's just a live feedback. Sorry, y'all. I'm drinking.
Next one we got is Blaze It.
Can I do something here? Hold up. Can I do something here?
What?
Y'all just take this in and absorb it. That's enough. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Was that Blaze It?
That was Blaze It. I hate Blaze It. Blaze It knows I hate his ass.
Blaze It's different. He's definitely he's got his own lane.
I know white people. I don't know Blaze It. I mean, hold up. I'll give a breakdown on Blaze It because I know he knows I don't like him. So I'll give him a reason to know how I feel. Because he looks at me like probably I'm just a flow guy, ain't saying nothing. You know, oh, this is not underground music. Well, regardless of what his opinion is, I got an opinion too. So I can rap really fast, like I'm trying to sell cars at an auction and say words like Bolivian over and over again and quote shit from the Bible. Like my mind is real deep, but really you're just rambling shit, dog. So that's my opinion.
Yeah. There's a difference
I mean,
between like directionless
I don't think he's horrible. I don't think he's horrible. I think that a lot of tracks that I've heard him make are like
I gave him a like.
Like you're trying to work as many words possible.
I'll give him a like.
Like
sometimes.
I don't have a problem with Blaze It, but I mean, I would love to battle him if Casey's listening.
Blaze It. That would be a fun name to flip. I'm telling you.
People give him a lot of respect, so if I'm the only one, sorry, Blaze It. And I've listened, so it's not like I don't have an opinion. I listen and I listen and I listen, and I'm just like, give me something. There's certain people on the app that I play music, and
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Like, you're not doing
Joey.
anything different.
We lost our boy Joey. But next on the list, we got SmackDown. Do you know who that is? I don't know who that is, actually.
SmackDown. Probably a no one.
His name is Mr. Bodies.
Probably a no one. Just a guess.
Okay, well, we'll skip him.
Last track 3 months ago.
We got, what's his name? Peter Sailing? Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
He dropped the track yesterday.
We just skip that.
All right. Sorry, Peter. I've seen you come on my page, though. I'm pretty sure you've been on my page a couple times, so.
He's been a supporter of mine. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but, like, next.
All right. We got the Jay Sully from BBS.
That's my dude, man. He's from not too far.
Champ, right?
He's definitely a freestyle juggernaut. You know what I mean? And he does, at least, I can say that, he does cross over and try to do a cappella battles too.
Right.
He's not bound to the one trick pony shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, shout out Jay Sully. I fuck with him.
Yeah. I saw somebody looking for a freestyle battle last night, and I was like, you know what? I know somebody that
I tag Sully in all those.
Yep, for real.
Yeah.
He's the dude for it.
Yeah, he can freestyle.
Next dude we got Young Rock. He's a dope.
He can freestyle too.
Yeah, he's a dope track maker.
Yeah, he's a dope track maker. He's in my own world of battle rap, he doesn't do that. But yeah, I mean, he definitely used to put a lot of work in. I have not heard from Young Rock, and
he does put a lot of work in, man. He puts a lot of work in on other platforms too, man. Like I've seen a lot of shit.
Him and TEB, Two Eyes Blind. Those two dudes put a lot of work in on making tracks, even if it's.
And how about, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's from Alabama, and I don't know too many people on the app throwing up the Alabama aid. Like, so he's repping for like, and I'm close to Alabama, so. Oh, okay. Well, shout out G Rose.
Hey, yo, fuck Choppa, because we might not get to mention him today, but fuck that fat piece of shit.
Next one, we got Mad Dog Crazy. Do you know who that is? I don't even know who that is.
He's a nobody. He was around a lot when the app was fucking.
Last track was 2 years ago, so fuck that guy.
He's nobody.
DO2.
DO2 is he makes some dope tracks.
I've heard a bunch of his joints.
But
Pretty
he's
sure.
not a battle rapper. He doesn't really get into the whole politics of the shit. I seen Barzan joined his team, and then quickly I probably left it. I don't know.
I don't know the whole situation with that. Who is?
Oh, he's
who's
not
this
in.
dude?
He's not in that crew right now.
I think he
No,
is.
I know Goliath was in the crew, and today I looked, and Goliath was already gone. So
Yeah, Goliath isn't in it anymore.
Goliath's a homosexual.
Where was Goliath last? Last time I checked, he was in
Oops.
like Midwest Productions or whatever.
Fuck Goliath and everything he represents.
All right, moving on. We got Snow King. I don't know who that is either.
Say fucking faggot.
Mike knows about this. Is way back. I feel like he's even came back and left again.
Yeah, he thought he was like the fucking Jamaican African fucking Eminem, and he was garbage. And he used to hit me up on my fucking battles talking about, you are the fucking greatest. You are the fucking greatest. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he would hit me up like talking about, I will fucking murder you. I will murder you in my dress. Like, you will not murder me. Stop it.
Yeah, man.
And then come back on the app like, oh, I can't remember my password. I had to make another account.
Yeah, he was like, yo, a lot of those
he's like, fuck you. We ain't gonna help you get back on the app.
a lot of foreign motherfuckers use this app as like a fucking springboard to make themselves feel important. Like, yo, you know, I mean, like, I ain't gonna name no names, but y'all got a lot of foreign motherfuckers in your inbox every day. Like, yo, check my battle, peep my track, peep my
Icy
track.
gets a shout out every episode. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Fucker.
You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Boycott that shit though.
So, yo, that was Snow King. That's the reason Snow King is even being talked about right now.
Here's my rule, all right? I'm going to lay it down like this. If you fucking try to promote in my PMs, if you have more than fucking 2 emojis in that shit, I'm not looking at it.
Dude, I only use emojis. Like when I come to tell you I have a battle, there's going to be all sorts of happy faces. Like,
new body.
Happy.
Almighty. What do you think about Almighty?
Almighty just signed to my team, man. So, you know, I got nothing bad to say about him. Moving on.
I don't know if I'm done with that one that quick. What do you think, Commodity?
I like Almighty's. I'm clear my throat. I was trying to get a beer. Sorry, you caught me off guard. I like Almighty's flow. Let me rephrase that. I like Almighty's words. I think Almighty thinks too much, and I've tried to give him this advice too, so it's not like, you know, something I'm just saying. Like, I like to hear him.
Same category as Trap Chef.
He needs to. I want to just hear like more. And see, I'm a flow guy though, so my opinion's not really biased. But I look at it like I want to hear somebody.
I want to hear some
spit it to a beat a little bit with like, even if it's not on a beat, like don't Justin Burgos me and read it off of a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to hear a little.
Justin Burgos.
I don't fucking know.
Joseph.
You should have the PM every day.
You called him Justin Burgos twice, I think.
What's his name? Did I have see? Do I just never read it right?
Joseph Burgos.
Did I call him Justin?
Yeah, you called him Justin on the last one too.
Hey, hold up, man! Look, I'm about 8-9 into this, so.
Hey, now, that's all right. That's okay. I'm right there with you, actually.
Shout out Justin Burgos.
Exactly, and Justin Bieber.
But nah, man. I mean, like seriously though, I really like
Shut
the
up,
shit he has to say. But he gives no emotion to me.
You're lying your ass off, and we know it.
I'm not lying. I think that the wordplay is good, but no delivery.
It sounds good because it's a podcast, but we know you're
emotion.
Shut up.
Nah, he's got to put some umph in his shit. Next, we got Big 6 PMB Embrace.
Whoever the fuck that is, fuck him.
Skip him. King Crucial.
King Crucial. I've known King Crucial for a while, man. Puts in a lot of work. It's not always good work.
He's got a pretty.
I think I've liked a few of his tracks, though.
Hell yeah.
There's another one who only wants to freestyle.
Yeah, right.
He really only wants to freestyle, and if he has to write about it, he'd rather not.
Yeah. So would you say that it's, a lot of people argue, like the kid that I just battled, he was saying in my PM today that he should have just freestyled, that he shouldn't have wrote. And I'm like, do you really think you would have beat me if you freestyled? And he's like, yeah. Basically. He's like, it would have been a lot different. And I'm like, not really.
I hate dummies.
Isn't that a
I
dumb thing to
hate
say,
dummies.
though? All right, we won't even get into
I
that.
hate dummies. Like,
'Cause the next
if you
one-
thought that what you wrote wasn't as good as what you could freestyle, you're a fucking dummy.
So the next one, everybody in here has battled before. Sam G. What y'all got to say about Sam G? I got to say, he's
Yeah, shout
actually
out to Sam G.
he's been improving a lot more lately.
I've given a lot of props recently to Sam G. He'll still call me a hater, but Sam knows what's real. Sam's flow, I feel like Sam has improved the most recently with his flow game and not saying corny shit, because that's been my main critique on Sam is like, don't rhyme frogs and dogs, like, and expect me not to call you out on it. But other than that, I feel like Sam can make some shit sound good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sam's got a flow.
Yeah, he is.
For a while, like, since I can remember being on this app, like, I can always remember Sam G was spitting some good shit, some shit that
he's
sounded
good.
Shout out to Sam G for not being one of those bitches who only wants to battle people they know they're gonna beat.
Yeah, he does. He steps in the ring. He will test himself. He doesn't give a fuck. And
Yeah, Sam
He
G.
challenged me
wants
to
to
an
get better.
acapella battle. He challenged me to an acapella battle the first time, and I kicked the shit out of him. And then he was like, "Yo, what's up with round 2?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll kick the shit out of you again." And
Same with our battle on beat.
But like,
Hello. We lose you, Mike.
I think we lost him.
We lost.
I was gonna say something when it comes to Sam though. I feel like he's a little misunderstood. Because like even me, I look at it like when Sam, he'd be like, "Why'd you vote this way?" or do something. I think really though, it's because Sam really craves that feedback because he wants to get better. You know what I'm saying? Where other people might not care as much of what your feedback is. Like,
I think
however he takes it, he still wants that feedback. So like he's gonna try to get better. In at the end of the day, shit, he's gotten better. So he beat St. James. I'm sorry, y'all. He beat him.
You think so?
Shout out St. James. I do, dog. I think
didn't make it there in time to fucking break that down. I would have had to like fucking scientifically break that shit down. It's just.
I think I gave a little bit.
It's just me.
Well, we might have to shut it down. Maybe see where we go from here. I'm finna crack another one open.
He joined in again.
Yeah.
Well, I figure we could go up to 50. We're at number 40 right now.
Welcome to part 2. No.
Hey, we could if you want.
Let's go.
You want to pause it for a second and get Joe back?
Yeah, we could do that. All right, we will
I'm drinking, I'm
pause this broadcast and we will continue on with part 2. What up?
Roll the move.